Hi Libra, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Michelle, and this is your official weekly reading. Before I start, babies, I want to say that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will, and not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the roles could be reversed between you and your person if that applies. And once again, these are general readings, not personal, so keep that in mind, please, and thank you. And I hope everybody's doing amazing. I love you guys so much. Today is Sunday. I'm going back to work tomorrow in Target, so wish me luck. If I post this after Monday or so, you guys will know. I'll let you guys know how it went, but I'm nervous because I do feel still a little bit sick. I still feel like not much. I just cough a lot until I feel like I'm gonna pass out, and I feel very weak. But hey, let's see if I can handle Monday. Again, I'm wearing my butterfly earrings that I made for my Etsy shop. So I'm creating a bunch of earrings and all that I'm going to be posting on my Etsy shop. I'm gonna open it eventually, like in a couple months, like 2-3 months. I'm going to create also a Instagram for it, so I can just, you know, show you guys what I do and show you guys and then I can put the link on the bio and whatever. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I'm making that you guys are gonna love, or somebody's gonna love. But I'm also excited to open my own Etsy shop. Like I said before, you guys know me. I know I told this about like months ago, but I like creating jewelry. Like everything, like I said, everything that I do is connected to spirituality. I also have some tarot decks. Necklaces that I'm creating, and I have a lot of things about astrology and angel numbers that you guys are gonna love. So I can't wait to show you guys and show the world. Well, anyways, with that said, let's jump in and see what's going on with you Libras, okay? I also did post, or will be posting, I should be posting that before this one, the 3 months from now. I know a lot of people tell me that I post a lot for Libras, but again, I post for everybody as fast as I can with the energies I have left. I also do personal readings, so that's why sometimes I have to post at night or record at night. And I'm a mom, so again, my schedule is always busy, but I always do as much as I can for everybody. Everybody gets their readings and their you know, special series and all that. So I'm doing as much as I can, babes. So sorry if I'm taking forever. It's just like I still feel sick, and I'm doing as much as I can with my time, you know. I'm also trying to move, looking for apartments, and I'm like, apartment hunting is so freaking hard as well. And also I'm creating new stuff. Like, what am I doing this? But I just love working. I don't know. Anyways, stopping now. Let's jump into Libra. Libra. What's going on with Libra this week? Okay. We have the world. We have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. We got the 10 of Swords here. Again, all of you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And that's on the reverse, by the way. On the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Again, your energy here. Oh boy. The 5 of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We got the Empress in reverse, your energy. A lot of reverses. What's going on, Libra? We got the 3 of Wands in reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, overall energy, please, overall. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles. Also, I got this shirt at the men's section at Walmart, because Walmart has cute tees and cute shirts for guys. Why do they give me such ugly stuff in the women's section? So anyways, going back to the reading. So time has not gone by in vain, okay? I know that you guys have been going through a lot in life with love and situations, but let me tell you that the bad things are over. Like, hard times are over and good things are coming in. Let me tell you that they want you to know that all your hard work, all the suffering that you went through, it's not in vain. I know that people are gonna hate, be like, oh, I just don't want to do this. I don't agree with you. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, this is what the cards are telling me, like I said before. But once again, bad things are over. Good things are coming in. Everything that you went through from the past till today, or till you saw this freaking video, it's not in vain. Everything is going to pay off. You're going to get out of this heartbreak or unsatisfaction that you have been going through for a while. It feels like you don't feel like the empress or the royalty that you really are. It seems to be that this rejection in love or this situation in love has put your confidence down. But keep something in mind, baby, that your value, your confidence should not depend on somebody else's attention, or on somebody else's love to you. Because if we do that, honey boo, we will go crazy. If I put myself as an example, like I always do, because hey, if I put my tarot readings as, are they good through haters? They're not gonna like it, because like I said before, in life there's people who are good people and they're happy for you, and there's people's job which is to make others miserable or try, because they're miserable themselves. So that's when the haters come in. And I'm not talking about online haters only, life haters, you know. And you just have to avoid them, because like I said before, those people have never known anything in life besides hating. So keep in mind that if your creations, if depends on the people who hate on it, trust me that you are going to just stop doing it. So what you need to do is block them in real life and or block them online, because if you can't see them, you can't hear them, right? So block them, meaning that if you see this person that's like hating on you in any way, shape, or form, walk this way, because they don't deserve your attention. You know what I'm saying? And going back to this, you are beautiful, you are smart, you're independent, and other people's opinion over you should not be the determination that you use to feel a certain way. I feel that you're done waiting. You're done waiting for something to happen. You're done waiting and holding on to things that you should not be holding on. You are done getting heartbroken. You're overcome that already. And look at this. You said, you know what you said? You said, you know what? If they don't come to me, or your happiness doesn't come to me, I'm going to make my own happiness. You're going to be working a lot. I'm going to claim that part. You're going to be successful in whatever it is that you're working on. I feel that you're going to work out as well. Some of you are going to put yourself into the gym and just, focus in whatever thing you think you want to focus in. And let me tell you something. Some of you are going to be moving. And when you're doing that, you're worrying about yourself, worrying about the things you want to do because you want to do them. There's a messenger. Somebody comes in, like a very interesting message coming in. Let's see. Can you tell me about that messenger? I see water, Pisces energy, the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody from your past. Sadly, it's from your past. Let's see what the heck they want. They see you as their fulfillment. But the thing now, Libra, is that you changed. Because you're done with all this BS, like waiting, giving energies and not receiving, letting people walk over you. You're done with that. Now you are the big boss. And now the wheel turns when you say it turns. You go like, you jump when I say it jumps. But right now, this person sees you as the fulfillment. They see you still as the past Libra. They are not understanding or they don't know that you have changed. You did wait for this person to come in a long time ago. You did wait for them. You did. But you're not waiting anymore. And you're like, oh, you're here. What's good? With Hermit in reverse, this person was gone. This person was a ghoster. This person barely posted on social media. This person was just gone. And Virgo energy, by the way. And now they're here. They're here. But now you're running, Libra. Now you're running from them. You're like, okay, I see you. Now I don't. Okay, I see you. Now I don't. You're just walking away from this person. You're like, okay, you can catch me. You can catch me. Like that kind of, it was so funny. I'm so funny. Jesus, I'm so funny. Anyways, with the Lovers in reverse and the cherry right here, you're walking away from this person, Libra. Oh my gosh. Before you were waiting, before you were happy, now you're just walking. You're like taking your motorcycle and be like, catch me if you can. And you're just boom, speeding up because you're not wanting to go back to this energy because you went through it for so long. And you're like, no, now that I'm doing so good, I don't want to be that. And look, this person is still bugging you. Pisces energy. I see Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Like, and I see Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, to be honest. And for some of you, a small Aries, a small group that it is Aries. But going back to this, now you're walking away from it. It's because you've been through hell and back. You did some self-discovery, and it's like every time you do that, it's like a pattern. Every time you try to work on yourself, you're doing better, this person knocks at your door, and you're like, I just can't do it, because now the past has showed you some patterns. And you are understanding and seeing those patterns. And you're like, okay, as soon as I give in, they give me hope. And then they leave. And then Libra is left out in the cold, having to heal. And of course, I know this reading is not going to be for all of you. So like I said before, babes, remember that I do a couple videos of Libra a week. So if this is not the one for you, don't be sad, babies. Just wait for this week and I'll make another one. But let's see. So, what does this person want right now? What do they freaking want? I want to be clear with that. So, they talk about what they did to you with the Three of Swords, your energy, Gemini, Aquarius. Then we have, again, Earth and you, and in your energy, Empress. Let's see. They talk about what they did to you, to a person, a friend. And they thought they were going to get sympathy out of them. Justice in reverse, Libra energy. Whew. Sorry, I burped. But they didn't. They said, bro or girl, what you did to Libra was horrible. Like, how can you sleep at night? How can you live with yourself? Sorry, guys, it's just my throat hurts. That's my lemon water. How can you pretend? How can you think we're going to laugh? And a lot of people started siding with you. Whatever people they were talking to or person, they were siding with you because they're like, no, bro, no, girl, that was wrong. And they felt attacked, and it did help them to see things on a different perspective. Meaning that it was not whatever what they did. It was something wrong, and that they need to apologize and work for it if they can even get a friendship out of you. This person was on the dark. This person was, it could have like some ego issues, you know, because having a lot of ego is an issue. And they were not wanting to see within. They didn't want to see within. They didn't want to admit they did something wrong. They didn't want to admit that, you know, that was not right. But when they called out by this specific person, they felt bad. And they were like, oh my gosh, I look bad. They were like, yes, I look bad. And they started having guilt. And they were having issues sleeping. They were looking at your social media in a way. And they're like, holy, yeah, I did something wrong to Libra. Like, this is bad. This is bad, you know? So they want to apologize because they feel bad. They should feel bad. How are their feelings towards Libra? What are their feelings? As we know, they tried to replace you and they couldn't, because they talked about you here and there for no reason, just so you know. When somebody brings somebody up with no reason, it's because they're thinking about that person, just so you know. Because something is still in them, you know. Like, if I'm talking about pizza and you bring your boyfriend or your ex, it means that you're thinking about your boyfriend is because you still want them, you know what I'm saying? So it seems to be that they tried to replace you, but they couldn't. They have been hooking up with people, or they did, and that stopped because that hooking up or talking to people was leaving them heartbroken, because they were meeting with people who only wanted one thing. And when they showed some sort of interest, they were told, no, I don't want that. So they realized that it's very hard to find love nowadays, and the fact that they had you and they played you and they treat you like you were replaceable was a mistake. And like I said before, this is what happens when the consequences of your own actions. The King of Wands right here. But still, even though they felt like that, they were on a very selfish and a very strong ways of like, I'm not going to reach out just yet, because they were not wanting to accept that they were in the wrong. That they didn't want to accept that what they did to you was wrong. They didn't want to. And when they were forced to see on a different light what they did. They were told, hey, you can't just come back to this person's life, to Libra's life, and just with a little love offer, everything's going to be fixed. They told them, like, you got to do what you don't want to do, which is try. You got to do what you don't like to do, which is effort. Pretty much be vulnerable, because your person is hating vulnerable. They don't like to be vulnerable. They don't like to try much. And they go like, it's not going to be easy. Easy is not going to get you anywhere. And they told them, like, if you come back, you got to try hard to get this person to even tell you, I forgive you. They actually had a bunch of ideas, and they said, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Buying flowers to Libra is not going to work. Giving money to Libra, they might take it, but it's not going to work for your forgiveness. You need to come clean and talk to this person with your heart, pretty much. Heart-to-heart conversations. With the Page of Wands right here. And this person, I feel like they got themselves naked. What I mean is, like, they got pretty much mugged with words. And they actually got humbled. And they were like, okay, you need to come as yourself. You need to stop playing this freaking character that has not given you anything but trouble. And this person, I feel like this person talked to an older person, like an older brother or somebody that they look up to. And they were talking about you out of nowhere, and they got pretty much schooled and humbled. And this person's like, okay. They told them, you need to be the real you. And they're coming as the real self. But now tables have turned. And they are going to face a different Libra, because you worked on your healing. And you kind of like accepted that things were not going anywhere. And now you're not only feisty, but dangerous. You started loving yourself and your body. And that makes you find happiness. Now you're doing things that you like. But you're still undecisive. Not undecisive, but like struggling with moving on from this person completely, with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. But you know that you're the magician. You have the tools that you need to move forward. But there we go. Every time you think about this person, everything you want to do is to run away. Why do you want to run away? Because you don't want to be hurt again. It's hard to trust this person. It's hard to believe that things are going to be different. And you're like, but man, I got myself out of that tunnel. I dig myself out. And this person coming in, what did they put me back in? That's why I come across with, they have a lot of work if they want you to give them your time of day in any way, shape, or form. What's going on with this connection now, Spirit? What's going on with this connection now? What's going on? Can you help me understand? The Lovers again in reverse. The Five of Swords. The Empress. The Six of Swords. So I see Gemini, I see Libra, I see Aquarius, I see Aquarius again, I see Taurus, I see Leo, I see Scorpio, I see Virgo, I see Capricorn, Taurus. At the bottom, I also see Leo, Sagittarius very strongly. So what's going on? So the connection is still like paused. You know, like you guys had this connection with the Lovers card here. Let me put this here. And you guys, this connection that it was supposed to but never did. And you give this person a chance, multiple chances, and they still hurt you and they walked away. And you just, every time you give this person a chance, they just broke you. And this happened 4 to 5 times, perhaps more. Now, and the last time was enough. And you're like, okay, I'm going to work on myself. You change your hair. You connected with your ancestors. You look as beautiful. You were always beautiful, Libra, attractive. But now you look better because you healed or you're healing. But there's still some hurt within this connection and within you that won't let you move on completely. Is the question like, why me? Why this person did this to me? Why? What did they gain from it? You know, that kind of questions. That could be a feeling. You know that a feeling can have questions. If you don't know that, you have never been heartbroken. And that's good. But if you have, that's kind of the feelings of heartbreak. You go like, what me? Why me? Why did I meet them? Why did they do this to me? If I was so good. Because sometimes Libras, and I can add myself there because I'm a Libra, we tend to think that we're going to receive it because we just give it. Sometimes we think like, oh, I would never do that to somebody. So you think and assume that it's not going to happen to you. But believe me that people don't always match your energies. And that's a hard pill to swallow. It's when people, for example, it's when people don't like when you show boundaries or when you match their energies. Now you are matching their energies and now they're shocked. And now they're like, but bro, I'm apologizing. And you're like, okay. And now I'm you. You didn't give up, Libra, just because they were kind of cold. You tried. And that's what you want back. Now that you're cold because you feel like it, because that's the consequences of heartbreak after heartbreak. You want them to see if they really want this. And if they stay when you're showing them the cold shoulder or giving them the cold shoulder, they deserve to stay. And that is some of you. Others of you are like done. With the Hermit right here. It's hard to close a cycle that has, sorry guys, a bunch of answers. It's hard to move on from something that gave you so much happiness, you know? And it leaves so many questions. And that is what's going on with this connection, that it cannot be an end because there was never an end. It was just to be continued kind of thing. It's when you see a series, a TV series, right? Or a TV show, and they say to be continued, and it goes a year, goes 2 years, and it comes back after 10 years. You still want to see it because you want to see the ending. So even though that you guys could be separated for years and years, you still want to talk in a way because you still want to know what the heck was happening in their head when that happened. But that doesn't mean that you want to be with them in a relationship. Others of you might, but not everybody. And look at this. This person is coming in with an offer, a love offer. Look how scared you are to take an action and take it. Look how undecisive you are. In this case, you're like, I'm going to walk away from them before they hurt me again. Some of you are going to walk away because you just can't do it no more. Others of you are going to think about it. You guys are going to think about it. And sadly, for those who are thinking about it, the only answer that I got for you is like, you will never know until you know, until you try. For those who are sure that you don't want this person, go ahead and walk away and run away from them and find your happiness, whatever the happiness is. But for those who are unsure, you will never know what's the right thing to do until you try. And whatever happens, you know. And some people be like, oh, move on. Again, people has the free will to do as they please. And even if you think, like I said, opinions does not matter here. Your opinion is not needed in somebody else's life. And that's why people don't like what I say. Because I tell people, don't be giving opinions of other people's opinions without them asking you. Because that's why I delete them. Because once again, we don't need people encouraging people to do as they please. I don't do it. You don't do it either. Like I said before, I give you what the card says. And then the card says this, and you want to say, do something else, I'm going to be right next to you, say, good girl, good boy. Like I told to my kid, like, good boy, Isaac, you're a big boy. But like I said before, and why? If I tell my kid, do not run, you're going to fall. Careful, you're going to fall. He believes me. He believes me. But as soon as I'm not looking, he runs. And then what happens? He falls. He comes back to me. I hug him. And you know what happened next, guys? He stopped running. Or he goes be more cautious. And then he doesn't fall again. So everything in life will happen for a reason. And everybody has to go through their own path so they understand on the finish line what was the meaning of all of it. That's why no matter sometimes what I say in the cards, you guys will still make the decision that you guys think is best for you. And that's why I always tell you, you're always welcome. I'm not going to judge you, because whatever you decide was because you thought it was the best thing for you. And the best thing is that whatever happens, you're not going to have any regrets. And that is what matters. Now, going back to the reading, some of you are going to give this person a chance. And there's a potential to this to work, but this is for only whoever, and this is both of energies, are to understand that the connection changed. The connection changed. Whatever you guys had in the past, whoever this person was, you and them are different now. Years has gone by, life has gone by. You guys have been hurt by other things, other people, and you guys have to get to know each other again. Because you are in love with what you remember. They are in love with what they remember. Now, when you guys get to know each other, you guys have to forget how you guys were in the past. Meaning that whatever it is, the connection was in the past. Now, you both have to walk this path differently because you both changed. Now, you both have to know if this version of your other person is the version you love still. Others of you might be like, some of you are going to always see this person as the love of your life. But you guys will not be with them because the person that you are right now will not allow this person back. Others of you are going to say, hey, this person that you are right now is the person that I love and I'm going to take you. Remember that now is pretty much like starting over. Whatever happened in the past, good or bad, is in the past. If you're going to bring this person in, you have to take it all, meaning that you got to be able to move past the past. Otherwise, do yourself a favor and don't take them. But if you want this person back, keep in mind that this person has changed. Regardless of what your opinion is, they have changed. Now, your decision is yours and yours only. If you don't want them, go ahead and move forward. Nobody's going to judge you. But if you want them, you have to listen to them. You have to find a way to forgive in the speed that you can and enjoy this new opportunity. Not everybody has the chance to be with a soulmate. Not everybody gets a second chance, third, fourth, fifth chance to be with them. Make it count if you want to. But keep in mind that this time is to get to know each other as it right now. They might even look different too. So keep that in mind too. But this is a potential relationship, a judgment day. And if you see here, I feel that I saw a start button. It's a start over. You guys need to cry out, talk, and say, hey, you did this to me. Whenever you got a chance to talk to them, whenever you guys have the heart-to-heart conversation, have the chance to talk to them the way you really feel. Do not hold back. Respect their boundaries and respect yours. Be respectful because you don't need to insult people. If you want to insult people, you know what? Do it. Do whatever the heck you want. I approve it. Anyways, keep in mind of that. Get everything out of your chest. Do not hold back. Because if you want to start over with this person, I'm going to fix my wig, by the way. If you want to start over with this person, you have to be able to be over those feelings and those words that you never got the chance to say. Okay? I have been in relationships, right? And whenever I don't talk about something because I think it's best for me, trust me, whenever I got mad, I will bring it up. No matter if it was a year ago or 10 years ago. You know what happened? That I was not over it. Because I never talked about it. Because I thought it was best for me to keep it in. It will always come out. Not only once, but twice, 3, 4, 5. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to tell them what's bothering you, what bothered you, and how you felt. And they have to be man or woman enough to take it. And from then, you see if you want to take them or not, or if it's even worth it, or if it's even a relationship there, you know? But it's going to be a closure of a cycle, and you guys are going to be able to vent and get whatever was bothering you out of your chest. What is the last advice for Libras here? What is the last advice for Libras? Okay. so sorry, guys. Let me have some water. Somebody was mad of me having COVID or coughing, and I was like, bro, find a cure. Give it to me. And then I'll stop coughing. So we got the 8 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles and Reverse, Tower, Scorpio energy, Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Judgment, your energy, and overall energy, the 9 of Cups. So pretty much you're telling you that to not forget the journey that you have been through when it comes to your awakening, when it comes to finding yourself. Because once you run away to avoid something, you're going to be stuck on it forever. So the fact is that you have to face your fears. By ignoring them, it's not going to end. The plan is that you could see them face to face or cell phone to cell phone, whatever it is, and get whatever is bothering you out. Have that last conversation if you want to make it the last conversation. But the fact that you are sometimes thinking about hiding and ignoring them is not gonna end the situation. It's gonna just to be continued for whatever long or whatever more time. So the best thing for you is to be out of that energy of being stuck, perhaps bitter and sour. You need to face your fears. Tell them what's good. Tell them what's bothering you. And if you want to walk away because you're over it, you walk away, but free, with no strings attached, no things holding back, none of that. Because it's not your job to understand them. Sometimes people think I got to hear an apology and what they did to understand it. Because half of the time we won't. We don't always understand why people do things. It's not always our job to understand what people did or didn't do things. They're going to tell you how it feels, how they felt, and why they did it. Now, the only thing you can do is to understand yourself and to do what's best for you. Because they might not understand why you don't want to forgive them. But it's not their job to understand that. They have to respect it. Because you're going to tell them. And it's not your job to make other people understand why you still want them. Like I told you guys, I don't judge because it's not my job to judge you. And keep in mind that every time somebody judges you, it's either or behind your back, gossips, or if it comes online, it's from a profile who has no likes, no photo, a fake, So keep in mind that you have to take whatever comes to you from the source. So if the source is unknown, be unbothered. Whoever wants to tell you something, they will tell you to your face personally because they respect you. People who don't respect you enough to tell you privately, they don't deserve any of your attention. So keep in mind that you don't have to explain yourself to nobody the why you don't want to take them, the why you want to take them. If you tell them, I want to take them, that's it. You give them an answer. The why only matters to you. The why only matters to you and whoever you're with. The Tower and Ace of Cups. Don't be afraid of facing your fears. Don't be afraid of this person coming back, because it's going to turn the Tower into the Ace of Cups. Some of you, the Ace of Cups is a second chance with this person. Others of you, the Ace of Cups is the release of such long ass history with this connection, So at the end of the day, the Ace of Cups comes as a blessing in any way, shape, or form, because each one of you are Libras, but you guys are different. And each one of you are going to find your own happiness based of what you want to do. And with the Judgment right here, and this goes with this, you can't escape Judgment Day. That's for a fact. If you try to escape it, you're going to just it's going to be longer to be continued. And you're going to be like, I don't understand, because you made it like that. So don't escape Judgment Day. Do not escape this person. Face them and then walk away if you want to. And again, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. You don't have to take nothing from nobody, by the way. You put your boundaries, and if they don't want to accept that, you just block them. But once again, don't feel that you have to explain yourself the why you want them or not, because it's your energy and it's your life. And take my message and my advice. Keep in mind take the importance of whatever comment, whatever message, or whatever comment, whatever it is, from the source. For example, if it comes from a fake account here, tell me they're gonna get blocked. Delete them. Don't pay attention to them. If it comes from a stranger that doesn't know you, again, do not even pay attention to it, because they are not in your life. If it's on the streets or if it's a friend or so, keep in mind that your life, your rules. Okay? The Nine of Cups right here. Don't take anger out of love. Don't take your anger out with love. Love is beautiful. Love is kind. And do not change into a cold person, because you are a very warm person, Libra. Some people don't value it. But they should not be the reason why you stop loving. They should not be the reason why you stop believing in love. Love is out there. Be at peace with yourself and have the closure that your heart and energies deserve. Think about your past lives, Libra. They have been going through this BS over and over and over. And if they want closure, be the you that does it. Okay? Be the you that breaks the family patterns. Those patterns that keeps you guys to find each other and keeps you guys from failing. Please, make that end. Make that end. Again, if you want this person, just be happy with them. Don't look back. Be happy with them. If you don't want this person, just hug, shake hands, and walk away. But be the you in this lifetime that breaks the curse, not the curse, but the pattern of fighting this person over and over and going through the tower over and over and repeating. Please, can you do that for you? Can you do that for you? Put yourself first and be the bigger person, and face your fears, do whatever you want, and move on. But again, do it without explaining yourself. This is not high school. You don't need a pass to go to the bathroom. Don't need to explain yourself. Just take them. Go ahead, baby. Be happy. Invite me to the wedding. I love weddings. If you don't want them, don't want them. Have fun with life. But just do it. Just don't run. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't run. Because it's not going to pay off. King of Pentacles. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with yourself. Your energies deserve that. Your past lives, this life deserves that. So if you get the chance to,